Hi there, it is 9:26 p.m. on February 21st. So this video is about pretty much like what I think is going to happen when they take me in for therapy. What I think is going to go down is basically this. Let me just take a look at what I have here because I have little sketch notes here. Okay, so it's like this. I explained earlier in the last video that what they will do, the elites might consider, the elites didn't get, by the way, this is a good explanation of the elites, okay? They didn't get to their position by being stupid. They're very smart. They're very calculated, okay? They know how people will react. They have computer programs that can predict what you're thinking kind of in real time kind of thing, because they'll take every aspect of your life and it will make predictions about it. They have a lot of different computer algorithms that do these things, that do AI tasks basically, that can predict future outcomes. So they have this for the entire population in some database basically. So they can predict how you guys are going to react. Now how do I think the elites are going to react? What they're going to do is, see, the thing is, the elites can't handle chaos on the scale of collapsing the US dollar. The US dollar is still the world's global reserve currency, okay? They're not going to just collapse the US dollar all of a sudden. They're not really ready to do that yet. Give me one moment. I got to shut some heat off over here. Okay. So the elites are not ready to collapse the, declare an end to the US dollar. So that's that. Because they keep telling people they're going to take down the economy. Now, provided I remain quiet to a certain extent, then yeah, you know, maybe they'll be less harsh on the economy. We're going to talk about a lot of things too, a couple other topics, but we need to talk about, okay, so look at it like this. When they, like I said, the elites are going to try to trick everyone. They didn't get into this position of being in the elite by being stupid. They're going to make a move that's going to basically try to get people to react in a short-term way. And they know the long-term outcome of it. And I'll give you an example of this. I brought this up in the last video. What they'll do is they'll take like the T-bills and the 20-year Treasury bond rates, 10-year Treasury bond rates, and they'll make the basis points go up enough to where it looks like it's going to melt, it's going to totally destroy the bond market, essentially. They'll do this for maybe a couple days at most, okay? After that, they'll basically let the interest rate go, they'll suppress it way back down to bring the bond market back to stabilization, back to some sort of equilibrium where it's not going to collapse, okay? That's one way of looking at it, okay? So they're not going to basically, they're going to do this because, one, they want people to react to basically kill me and my family, essentially. They want them to react like that because they want people to think, oh, they're going to take down the economy. People will make a irrational short-term decision on this. They won't think long-term. They'll think that, okay, they're going to actually take down, the elites are going to really take down the economy. The thing is, man, the elites are not ready for that kind of chaos. They like order out of chaos. They really do. They just don't want it on the scale of having to take down the world's global reserve currency. They're not going to do that. They're not ready for it yet. What they will do is, like I said in the last video, they will renew on to a cryptocurrency, and you're not going to really particularly like it, okay? It's pretty much what they're going to do. It's gonna, because it's digitally controlled. They can stop you from buying things. It's kind of like the mark of the beast almost, but not quite, because the mark of the beast is a little bit different than that. But it has to do with the mark of the beast a bit, because it's like, you know, you can buy and sell only with the cryptocurrency, right? That's one thing they'll wean you onto slowly, and they'll do it slowly because if they do it too quickly, you'll react people will protest basically when they find out they're being taken advantage of. So that's that. So they're looking for the population to basically react towards killing me and my family, because they're going to make these people think that they're going to take down the economy. Now, the other thing that they've been doing lately is lowering the Dow, as I said in the last video, but they make money off of short selling and puts when the Dow lowers, okay? So it doesn't matter what the Dow does or NASDAQ or any of that, because someone's losing and someone's gaining when the market goes up or down, okay? There's always losers and winners, okay? Because short selling and puts are what you do when the Dow volume falls, okay? So that's that. The other thing is people getting haircuts. The people reporting for therapy get haircuts on their income because me and other Illuminati, I actually don't want to be in the Illuminati. This is the whole point of me trying to get out, by the way. Me and other people in the Illuminati, essentially, they're giving people haircuts because myself and others will not cooperate, and I'm blowing the lid on what they're doing, because what they're doing is so insanely nefarious, so insanely wrong, that you have to be them to be okay with it, because they're psychopaths, you know, essentially. So they're, you know, that's why That's why they're making these choices. So what they're going to do is basically this. I'm losing my train of thought here. They're going to take the it's on stocks. Okay. Oh, they're giving people haircuts in therapy. Okay. So the thing is, they want the people in therapy to hate me and to hate the others because I won't cooperate with them. Now the thing is, this is me. I'm going to criticize the people in therapy here and denigrate them a bit. But you know what they should do is, rather than accept haircuts, I mean, they should, instead consider trying to fight for a new economic model. I mean, why would they, put up with consecutive haircuts, haircut after haircut on their income, when they could just throw off the elites and declare a new economic model? The thing is, some people reporting for therapy, this is me kind of criticizing them, but some of them are very ignorant and they don't even know much about how the economy works, and that's true, yes. Because, I mean, and I've heard a lot about, different things, and people were talking about, some of the people reporting for therapy are kind of smart, some of them are not so smart, that kind of thing. So, anyway, it's not like you have to be that smart, but it's like, they all know that they're getting aggrieved or wrong somehow, I can agree on that, we're all getting, we're all getting aggrieved, we're all getting wrong somehow, okay? So, that's that. The thing is, that's what they should do. Rather than accept haircuts, okay, they should try to declare a new economic model, okay? And that's that. And then, because the thing is, the elites are going to try to get the people who are getting haircuts on their income, because they're going to blame it on me or some others, and they're trying to get the people who are reporting for therapy to then kill me. They're galvanizing them to kill me, okay? That's pretty much it, So let's check out one more note and see if I have, because I have little sketchy notes here. So that's kind of it. When they take me in for therapy, they're supposedly going to do this, this, and that as a retaliation, okay? And the thing is, as people have stated before, there's only maybe 8,000 or so families in this satanic cabal, the Illuminati, that's essentially very evil and running large portions of finance, okay? Yes, they got the money, and yes, they got computer algorithms and AI and stuff like that that can make good predictions. And yeah, they got a good portion of the military. And the thing is, they might not even have the U.S. military for definitely not in perpetuity or forever, really, because supposedly the debate is that when the U.S. military refuses to police the American people, they will bring in blue helmets from the UN if that happens. So that's that. That's pretty much what might go down if they try to get too radical and try to take down the economy, essentially, and we'll see what happens, because the American people are not going to open fire, might not be down to open fire on their own people, so we'll have to see what happens. So essentially it's like this. I mean, we'll see what happens, and what I might try to do is decide to work out a deal in therapy where I can remain quiet. The other thing is, for my perfidy or treachery, the penalty usually is death, or they would apparently want to make me brain dead. This is pretty much what happens, and everyone was always saying, oh, he should have kept quiet and this, and that. Well, man, I know how they're going to kill all of you and how they're going to enslave all of you. And if you want to put up with it and deal with, and you want to tolerate that, then that's on you. And this shows you how sick the people are here, that they are okay with this somehow, that they are, it's sick. It really is. It's pretty sad, They're all like, you should have remained quiet. Well, guess what, man? By me not remaining quiet, you should be thanking me, because I'm basically explaining to you what they're going to do. You guys are going to basically get poisoned, killed off, and weaned onto a slave system, basically. I think everyone can kind of see that coming. It's already kind of conspicuous and obvious. Okay, so anyway, with that being said, I hope you guys have a good evening, and may God bless all of you.